Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is, but hopefully it's good. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and this is the PepperPackPod, back for another episode of the Pondering Pepper. I know it's an interesting night. It's the State of the Union, and let me tell you, the state of Dr. Pepper is strong. We are united in our flavors, and ain't no blue or red soda going to stop us now. But I know there's so much political conflict here and there, back and forth. I'm not going to get into any of that. I'm just going to drink Dr. Pepper because why not? So, you know how we count. Let's do it. 1, 2, 23. I echoed quite dramatically in my headset, so hopefully y'all didn't blow your speakers. Oh, that's good. Well, if you're watching, go ahead and give me a comment. Let me know. I appreciate it. I see some of you are on YouTube watching. As always, if you would check out our link tree, we have links to all our social medias. You can follow along with us, stay connected, see all the things we're posting, and when we're doing new videos, all the new merchandise that Connor's going to be working on. I'm excited to see what he comes with. And I know we might just do a giveaway here soon. But tonight, let's just jump into the Pondering Pepper. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It was a very late night for me last night. After I got done with the episode last night, I went up and sat with my wife for a little bit. We were getting ready to go to bed. And just before we went to bed, my youngest daughter is probably about 20 months old. I don't even, it's somewhere in there. She'll be 2 this summer. Starts screaming, crying, and it sounded like I was hearing like a thud, like I thought she fell out of the bed. So I ran up to her room, and she got her first experience with projectile vomit. You know, she's spit up and coughed and thrown up food like on her, but this was just like everywhere, all over her bed. It smelled wonderful. It did not. So we had to clean her up. I went and got my wife, and we worked together. She took care of her. I cleaned up the bed and helped get new clothes and all that fun stuff. But it became a game of who's going to be staying up with her, who's going to be dealing with this, because we didn't know if she's going to throw up some more. So my wife took like the first 30 minutes, and then I told her, I was like, hey, you're off tomorrow. Rather than you taking the first shift and me taking the second shift and then having to wake you up so that way I can go to work, why don't you just let me take the first shift, and then around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, you can take over, and that way I can just get up and go to school when I need to. So that was what we did. So I laid in my daughter's room in her chair. She stayed on my chest until about 2:30. I finally was able to lay her down. She went to sleep, and I was able to sleep in my bed for about 2 hours. It was nice. I actually woke up feeling more energetic than I do when I get a full night's sleep. I've told people this before. I always feel like when I stay up really late and wake up, I am more like eager to go. I'm tired throughout the day, but I'm like more ready to go. Like I didn't have a problem waking up. So I'm not going to do that again because I'm already tired and I've been drinking Dr. Pepper. But I got my Justice Sip tumbler. I got my Dr. Pepper Zero. I got extras in the back. Let's jump into the show. So today's question on the Pondering Pepper is Pondering Pepper, February 24th, 2026, question number 55 of the year. If life is so short, why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things that we don't do? Now, this is the kind of question that I ask my students and I ask people all the time just because it's almost like hard to understand because of how like repetitive and opposite the two statements are. Why do we like so many things, or why do we do so many things we don't like and like so many things we don't do? And my simple answer, because there's not really a Dr. Pepper version of this, but my simple answer for this altogether is just responsibilities. when I was young and I didn't have responsibilities, I got to do whatever I wanted to do as long as my parents were okay with it, because otherwise I had consequences. But like, I didn't have to worry about bills. I didn't have to worry about making sure the laundry was done. I didn't have to worry about making sure there was food in the refrigerator. I just did whatever I wanted to. I played outside, played video games, rode my bike, crashed my bike, uh, just whatever. Right? We all probably did that. We had to enjoy those things, and we all wanted to grow up so fast so that way we could not have people telling us what to do. Only to realize, in order to have people not telling us what to do, we have to be responsible, and we have to tell ourselves what to do. We have to go to work. We have to make that money. We have to pay the bills so our lights stay on, our heat stays on. The to put gas in our car so we can go to work. All those just responsibilities allow us to now pass that blessing of freedom onto our children, so they can do the fun stuff that we may or may not have the time for anymore. Um, but yeah, also I think another thing that keeps us is, let me go back to the question. Look at it again. Why do we do so many things that we don't like? Because a lot of times I feel like we're also wanting to impress people. And there's a phrase out there, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's something about like, we do things we don't like to impress people who don't matter, when the things we do like we can't do because we don't have time with the people who do matter. Something along those lines. But if it goes right in with this question, and I think we spend so much energy and time doing those things that we don't like to do, that when we do, or when we finally have a chance, we're just so tired and we don't have the time or desire to really do that fun stuff that we want to do. Um, Part of the reason why I do this podcast at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night every night, because this is something I enjoy doing, something I do like to do. I just get on here and chat with y'all. But I have to do it after my kids and family have called it a night, and I can just relax and have that chance to do what I want to do, because I have those responsibilities beforehand. But that's really all I think I got for tonight. Oh, I forgot to hit that button. Oh well. See if that catches up. I don't know if it will or not. One of our streaming places, I have to hit a button for it, and I forgot to hit the button in time, so it didn't start when it was supposed to. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. It's catching up. But that's about all I got for you guys tonight. I'll give you a little preview of tomorrow's question. I'll do this. Tomorrow's question, the answer is Dr. Pepper. Who would have thought, right? So to figure out what the question is tomorrow, it's kind of like a Jeopardy. Right? I'm going to give you the answer. You have to come up with the question. So maybe get on tomorrow night, and you can give us some questions that you think the answer of Dr. Pepper is the answer for. Maybe we'll give away some stickers or something. I don't know. I'll talk to the guys. We can see what we can make happen. But I appreciate you spending that time with us tonight, hanging out, enjoying just the conversation, and listen to me ramble, because I do that. All right, sorry about that. My computer is old, and it just crashed. Or the web browser just crashed. But I don't even remember the last thing I said before it crashed. But I just want to say thank you again for tuning in. Join us tomorrow night. As I was talking about, the answer to tomorrow's question is Dr. Pepper. So I want you to think about what that question might be that the answer is Dr. Pepper for, and join us at the beginning of the episode. Probably shoot for around 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time again. And maybe if you can guess the right question, I might throw out some free Pepper Pack podcast stickers for you. But yeah, as I like to always say, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper. And until we drink again, see y'all next time.